If you've been set free, if you're even been in debt, or known someone who has, the impact it has on a person. When you are in debt, your money, time, or resources aren't your own. They are continuously being taken from you, and often with interest. No one wants to be enslaved to a lender, and yet every one of us has owed a debt we could never pay off. The ancient Greek word for sin means to miss the mark. It was originally used to describe an anxious arrow that didn't hit the centered target. In archery, it didn't matter whether your arrow was close to the mark or far from it. If you didn't hit the center, you lost. In scripture, the mark is standard God asks us to aim for, but we all miss it. We miss it when we choose selfishness over humility and anger over gentleness. We miss it when we lie, cheat, steal, slander, complain, and gossip. We miss it when we tear people down and disobey God's command to love others. Sin prevents us from becoming the people God created us to be. But the good news is, Jesus saved each of us by sacrificing himself for our mistakes. We couldn't pay off our debt of sin in a million lifetimes, but he freed us from it in one moment. And because he paid our debt, he wants us to live as free people. When we pursue anything that separates us from God's Spirit, whether through legalistic actions or lawlessness, decisions, we act like Jesus hasn't set us free. But when we choose to love others like Jesus loved us, it shows we value Jesus' sacrifice and want to embrace the freedom he bought for us. So, how do we live free? We accept that what Jesus did was enough for us, and then we commit to loving him. And as our love for God grows, his Spirit helps us unconditionally love others. Instead of holding a grudge, the Spirit helps us forgive.